Do you need help choosing a Disney resort, but you're not quite sure the differences between the 30 properties? Watch this video for what you should know about your Disney resort before you book. And make sure you subscribe for more Disney vacation planning advice.
Showcase Suggestions, where I share travel tips in lists of 5 to help make traveling with kids a little easier.
My name's Christina, and as a travel advisor, I have helped hundreds of families choose the perfect resort for their family. The first thing that I'd like to always talk about is the resort category. Disney places its resort into buckets. So you have value, moderate, and deluxe villas. This gives you an approximate idea of cost and amenities. I go through all the differences between the categories in this video, so make sure you check that out to understand the difference between the resort categories. Once you understand the category, you then want to think about the room type. What works for your family? Maybe a standard room with 2 queen beds just isn't going to work. If you're a family of 5, you need to find a room that accommodates that. If you have a younger child like I do, we like to have a separate sleeping place for us, so that when she goes to sleep, we don't have to go to sleep, or we don't have to sit in the hotel room with our iPads underneath the blankets so that she sleeps in the same area. Different families need different room types, and so you want to make sure you understand the room types that are available at your resort, at the resort you're looking at. The next thing that you want to understand is the location and the transportation options. So each of Disney's resorts have transportations to the parks. The value resorts kind of on the lower end mostly have just bus transportation to all the parks. Pop Century does have the Skyliner, but most of the value resorts only have bus systems. Same thing with moderate. When you get to the deluxe resorts, that you have monorails, you have boats, you have Skyliners, you have all these different ways to get to where you want to go. Some resorts even have walking paths. I love the Beach Club because you can walk right into Epcot. So if you're going to be spending more time in Magic Kingdom, you might want to consider a Magic Kingdom area resort. If you're going to be spending more time in Epcot Hollywood Studios, you might want to look there. And of course, if you're spending a lot of time at the Animal Kingdom, you want to look at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Understanding the different transportation is important as well, especially if you have a ECV or a stroller. Some of the transportation options, you do need to fold your stroller. So if you have a young child, you might want to make sure you're staying on the monorail so you don't have to fold your stroller, and you can get to the Magic Kingdom really easily. That's why we love Contemporary with our young toddler, because we can take her back for naps and just walk to and from the park. There are over 30 resorts, and over on the blog this month, I am posting profiles of each of the 30 resorts. They're going to cover each of these different areas so that you can help decide which one is the best one for your family. One of the things that's most important to me is the dining options. Are you a quick service family where you're just going to grab and go? Then something with just a food court will be totally fine for you. If you want to have more involved dining experiences at your resort so you don't have to transfer to another resort, then you want to understand if you have a table service restaurant at your resort or nearby, if you have a character experience, if that's what you're looking for, or even a signature experience at your resort. Another thing that I love, if you're planning on a pool day or a day just having fun at the resort, you want to know what activities and amenities are there. So that's number 5. Animal Kingdom Lodge has Savannah tours. Some resorts have paint nights. If you're planning a pool day, you want to have a pool that you're going to enjoy. So the Beach Club, Yacht Club have one of the best pools. I love the pool at the Art of Animation. All sorts of activities. Some have carriage rides. Some you can rent Surrey bikes. Some have fishing excursions. Some have boat rentals. There's so much in all these different properties. So understanding what activities are available if you want a non-park day is also important. So like I said, those resort profiles are going up on the blog this week. So make sure you follow me over on Instagram at Showcase the World Travel, and I will be posting those profiles there and on the blog, and you can see my opinions on each of the Disney resorts, not just what I think about it, but what type of families usually like that type of resort. Thank you so much for joining me, and remember to take a break from the busy.
Need help planning your next family vacation? Visit us at showcasetheworld.com to request a quote or schedule a free vacation consultation. Want more great travel tips? You'll find those there too.